Traders, I am relentlessly working on improving systems, strategy, indicators, etc. We've just taken this to the next level. Earlier this week, we released this trend sentiment indicator down the bottom, and it's useful when we can confirm multiple time frames, i.e. multiple time frames are in sync with each other. This is when the indicator is most effective. Okay, so we're looking at gold, and I'm going to introduce, this is called the trend track higher time frame. Bring it on. I'll just take this one off for a second, take that one out. Now we can leave the trend bars on. In this case, bullish. They turn bullish. The last of the time frames clicks into gear on this up triangle. When we incorporate this indicator with the trend sentiment, right, the trend sentiment gives us momentum, but this is going to give us the trend. Notice the red and green dots. So sentiment kicks in back here when these turn green. So this is looking at 6 time frames from the 15-minute out to the daily, 15:30, okay, and the daily. Okay, when momentum is bullish on these time frames, this kicks in and we get these signals. But when the time frames are in sync with the trend, that kicks in. And what we can do then is look for an opportunity after this signal on the next bullish, or even if we're seeing this bar down here green. So let me just remove that for a sec. This is the trend channel. The multi-time frame is based on the trend channel on the higher time frame. So when I introduce the trend channel, okay, so it gives us these dots. This is all based on the average true range or variations of the average true range. Okay, so you trade into the cloud, we've got these red and green dots. So here we have red dots. I've been back testing this. So let's bring on the higher time frame. This is the trend channel on the higher time frame. So it's telling us at this point in time, multiple time frame trend channel, as you can see with these red dots above here, kick in from this point onwards. So when we combine this signal along with, well, this whole shaded zone, when that kicks in early on in the shaded zone would be ideal. It's the next level, I guess, in terms of probability. I've just been back testing it and it's giving us a pretty good outcome. Right, you can see, the market bearish momentum kicked off back in here, but the higher time frames aligned right here. So I think this is going to be, we don't take it late in the in this red zone here, we take it early. So when it kicks in, so we wait for the signal, you'll see the alert. We look for the trade opportunity when take out these other signals. We get this HTF higher time frame. So this is when everything syncs. So the green dots, the higher time frame green dots complete around here, and they shift from green to red on the higher time frame. Now that's our point of entry. Now I can go back and test this, and I think we'll get a pretty good win rate. Nothing's 100%, right? But let's clear the decks here. We'll click this and we'll go back, I don't know, let's go back to say Tuesday the 5th. We'll try that, go to, and then we'll introduce this and we'll just run with these signals. Yep, as I said, it's not 100%, but it's accurate in terms of telling you when everything aligns. So let's have a look at how effective this is. I mean, the first signal kicked in back in here. You could take that trade, or you can wait for these signals to kick in. Okay, but when these kick in, as I said, you want to get involved early on after you see HTF and a down or an up arrow. Okay, don't take it midstream. Let's just start here and see how it shapes up. There you go. We'll just replay back to this point here and we'll look for some opportunities. We'll see how they go. Okay, so let's just hit 5 times replay. We'll make it work pretty quickly. All right, so we've got a red. Yeah, okay, so back here, there's your sell, short position. You've got a bearish signal, the HTF, and you can it went black, so you probably want to wait for the next HTF. Like if it shifts from red to black, then don't touch it. But if it's still red and you see the signal, then jump in here. go for a 2R, but you know, you want to also look at pulling your stop loss to break even fairly early with this. Okay, good signal there, bearish. Okay, I would be looking to pull my stop loss down to break even if we reach about 1.5R, something like that. See how we go. Okay, so what's happened here now? It's shifted out of the trend. It's shifting back into the trend. It doesn't hurt to pull your stop loss to break even fairly early. So let's just call out our stop loss here. We'll just play it, run it, see how we go. Stop loss is still intact, just. Maybe not now. Okay, stop loss to break even got taken out. So let's just stop that. Yeah, so we've got this, but we don't have a bearish signal in close proximity. We're not going to look at that. I want to see bearish and this signal here in sync, pretty close together within the red zone, for example, or the green zone. Okay, let's have a look here. What do we got? Keep running it. Okay, stop right there. That looks like a pretty good signal, so we'll go with that. See, we've got bearish and the down arrow, so I would go for the pullback. You know, you're going to be in front of the chart. You'll have plenty of time. Go for 2R, right? Run it and look to move our stop loss to break even fairly early. And here's the other thing too. Oh, stop it there. Okay, this is stop loss to break even here, and at that point you can extend that to 3R if you want, or if this gains 1.5R, you might consider moving it to 3R, something like that. You'll work it out. See, this is where you can look to move your stop loss even further. So if we reach, for example, 1.5R there, stop loss to break even, pull your target down to 3R. When we reach 2R, you want to pull the stop loss down to possibly 1R. You know what I'm saying? So we just trail it and we keep extending our target. Let's just run it. Right, 3R targets reached. Okay, that's continuing down. So, you know, we can follow. And by the way, you can trail your stop loss using these dots. So we bring on the trend channel, all right, and we move the stop loss into the channel and we extend our target 5R if you want. So now we've got a 2R target stop loss. Just keep running it. Still getting bearish signals, is quite good. Okay, now we're getting a bullish break here. So you might want to exit on this up triangle. See how it's trading back into the cloud? All right, so there's an exit point. That's about 3R or thereabouts. So let's see what else occurs here. Okay, we're getting a breaker. We leave it alone, we don't touch it. Let it go. A bearish signal, let it go, we don't touch it. Right, we need the confirmation. Here it is right here on the higher time frame. So let's enter a short position. Stop above. Now this is a monthly, previous monthly high or low. Mark it up. In fact, you want to bring on these. Okay, so we've got resistance above. Go above the red dots and then go for 2R. Watch that daily low down in here. Okay, let's just sell. All right, there's our stop. There's our TP. And run it. See how we go. Okay. Range bound. Nothing much happening really, but okay, got a bit of a break here. All right, this is where we can pull our stop loss to break even. So we do that. Stop loss is now at break even. Run it. Okay, trail stop loss in the cloud. See the cloud? All right, we pull our stop loss into the cloud here, above price. And now we're in the money. And we just keep trailing. Oh, okay, I should have extended my target, but we could keep pulling, you know, we keep pulling the stop loss into the cloud. So that was quite nice. Okay, what was that? I can't remember where our stop loss was now, but you know, maybe 2 or 3R, something like that. Just run it. Well, you know, if we were trailing the stop loss, you can see the cloud, and now it's trading into the cloud, so that's where we exit. All right, so while this is running through the red zone, we leave it alone. We want the beginning of the red or green zone. Okay, a green break, a bearish stop right there. Okay, okay, it's gone black after the signal, but this red is telling us that the higher time frames are in sync, but it's immediately turned black. And why is that? Because looks like 2 of the time frames are in a bullish trend. We've got 1, 2, 3 time frames red. All right, so you may or may not want to take that trade. the momentum is quite strong. We've got a bearish signal here and the HTF triangle. Oh well, we take the risk, okay? Stop loss above the, go above these red dots, go above the previous high. So I understand that this is risky, and I'm deciding to run with this and taking that extra risk because we don't have full confirmation. Okay, extend my target. Yeah, we'll just see how it plays out, and was that a good idea or not? I think 50-50, I mean, if it's trading out of the red zone, then it's probably not the best signal. See, it's trading bullish, so definitely wasn't a good decision. Stop right there. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, so we now have these signals here. This is a strong signal. That's an entry. That, above the high, go for 2R. Well, we've still got this other one running. We can pull this other one, and you can add to your position. So let's just drop the stop loss down a little bit on that previous trade. Run it. Nice. Okay, this is where we pull our stop loss down and trail it. So this is the previous trade. We could pull our stop loss into the cloud at this point. That's just a little bit better than break even. But on this trade, what are we doing here? We've got our stop loss. That's not too bad. We've got trend-based fib extension. Let's just measure that. See, now on this trade, we are at currently at 2R. Right, so that's nicely in profit. Right, so we follow the stop loss. We can extend our target and run it. Okay, this is looking pretty good. These green dots can tell you, can indicate that we could see a bit of a pullback. So follow the cloud. See the grey cloud? So we pull our stop loss into that. So now we're risk-free. We're in the money with two trades, this one and this one. And this one here is running at, or currently at 3R down here. This other one over here is running at, I don't know, probably about 1.5R or something. Okay, run it. Okay, we're at 3R on this one now. We are, okay, nearly 4R, okay. So we trail it with the stop loss in the cloud and we extend our target 5-6R. Let's do that. Run it. Okay, green arrow, this is where we actually exit. Guys, gain access. The Trend Track HTF is going to be released tomorrow morning, actually, because we're heading into the London Open shortly. I'm thinking, yeah, it might be tomorrow. Okay, so anyone who's a full member will have access to the Trend Track HTF tomorrow. Let's head over to the website, tradingwithanthony.com, and click on indicators. Yeah, here's the website. Go to indicators, and if you scroll down here, guys, it's going to go up, but at the moment it's only $29.95 a month. If you lock that in with a PayPal, that's secured your discount. Let's go back and run this thing and see how we go. I mean, we're getting a pretty good outcome at the moment. Now we're waiting for a green signal. So we've got a green break. We've got a bearish break, a bearish signal. That's momentum. Another bearish momentum signal, but it's not giving us multiple time frames. So we're just going to wait for that. It's a much better signal. Bearish signal. Again, that looks good. We're getting a bearish break, green break. So this is, see, we don't have the time frame confirmation. So the momentum's there, but not the trends on the higher time frame. So that's going to be the difference when we see, okay, bullish. See the green dots forming under? These are the higher time frames kicking in. Bullish, bullish. Okay, we're at a previous monthly low. You want to think twice about whether you want to buy into that, but let's just run this back to 1 times and see if we get a pullback. I would prefer a pullback. It's just trading off with a vengeance here. Let's see if we get the reverse. Well, you don't want to be chasing price. An ideal entry, and you would have been in front of the chart, would have been possibly just above, like where you see a close above this. That would have been a thing. But look, let's just have a bit of fun and do that. Throw that down below this previous, see this orange line, that's a previous weekly high or low, weekly, and use the cloud, right? So we want the stop loss in the cloud. That's pretty tight. Under this weekly looks good, and we'll go for 2R to start with. Let's buy. Stop loss under, okay, TP, 2R target. Let's run it, give it a bit of speed. Okay, we're in this trade. Let's see how we go. See, nice bullish price action. Guys, it can turn around on you, but I think we'll get a pretty good win rate. See, at this point, you could look to pull your stop loss now to break even, or better, slightly better than break even. But I mean, if you want to, look, there's the cloud. You can follow the cloud, okay, under the previous daily here. And we extend our target. Let's just go for whatever. Just stay in this. See how it's trading out of the cloud. Let me just pull up the cloud here. We'll just increase that. That's the cloud. It's pretty strong. Yep, that'll do, so we can see it. Okay, we'll just follow it up in the cloud. And if it continues, then we just follow this. Okay, it's trading into the cloud. Let it run. Just sit on it, guys. You know, if it comes back into your stop loss, okay. All right, we're getting a break. It's pushing into previous daily high. Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, so we're seeing some interesting results. This is going to be released to our members tomorrow. And yeah, with that, absolutely to be continued. So stay tuned. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.